100 men versus one gorilla. Do you really believe that 100 men can take out a gorilla? Do you really believe that? You know, I see people on Twitter who actually believe in the notion, who actually believe in the concept that 100 men can take out a gorilla. That is complete delusion. Reason number one, a gorilla is from 4'11" to 6 foot, 300 to 500 pounds. The average American, 5'9" to 5'10", 160 to 170. So that's already, based on averages, the gorilla is already 2 times bigger, 2 to 3 times bigger. So that's number one, it's an automatic size advantage for the gorilla. Number two, he's 4 to 10 times stronger, more powerful than a human. 4 to 10 times, bro. And on top of it, they have thick fur, they have thick coating, bro. So when you hit a gorilla with your bare hands, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to do no damage. That's not going to cause any pain, bro. And I want you guys to realize, bro, gorillas fight against other gorillas, bro. And they have a biting power, a biting force of 1,300, bro. You really want to fight? You really want to go hand to hand with a gorilla when there's no weapons? You don't have an axe. You don't have a spear. You don't got no gun. You ain't got no Draco. You don't have a Glock. So you can't get a YN. So if a YN gets selected, he's cooked, bro. Lil Gerald is cooked. Lil Rodney is cooked, bro. Lil Rodney probably about 150 pounds, 160 pounds, bro. There's no gun. There's no switch. Ain't no switchies, bro. Man, I'ma just shoot him. You can't shoot him, bro. You gotta fight him hand-to-hand combat, man. He's cooked. He's cooked, bro. Lil Rodney is getting... He's going to be getting slung around like a rag doll against a gorilla. So, you really think that you stand a chance, bro? If Earth depended on 100 men versus a gorilla, man, we would lose in seconds. It wouldn't even be a battle. The gorilla wouldn't even break a sweat. That's how fast it would be over. Because number one, you're going to be intimidated, man. You would probably try to take yourself out, bro. Because you understand there's nothing that you can do. There's no hope. When you're in reality, face to face with a gorilla, and he's not going to stop until everybody is eliminated, man, what are you going to do, man? You're not going back home to your wife. You're not going back home to your kids, man. It's over. I mean, I see people saying, man, you can just get 300 pounders. You can just get sumo wrestlers. You can just get MMA fighters. You can't draft a team, man. This isn't drafting the Avengers. You can't call up Goku. You can't get the Incredible Hulk. You can't get Thanos to snap his fingers. Nah, bro. This is real life, bro. This is a human being, bro. And I just told you that a human being is about 160 to 170 pounds, fam. 5'9" to 5'10". Even though height doesn't matter in this situation, it doesn't matter at all. You have no size, bro. We forget you don't have enough power because even if you hit him in his jaw, that is not going to take out a gorilla. That's not going to get him dazed. That's not going to knock him out where he's falling on the ground. I know it's not. And then to sit there and think that he is just going to allow you to punch him in the face without doing nothing is complete nonsense. They can run you over. So you imagine LeBron James, how he be running over these people, how strong, how powerful he is. Now imagine a gorilla doing that. Boy, it's going to be a complete domination, man. But us humans, man, we get very delusional, man. We think too much of ourselves, man. We're We think too much of ourselves, man. It's a lot of people who be talking tough. Yeah, man, I can do something against a gorilla, bro. No, you can't, bro. Sit down, bro. You can't do nothing against a gorilla, man. Let's be real, bro. Let's be logical. There's no guns, bro. There's no weapons, bro. This is hand-to-hand combat. And most individuals are not trained in hand-to-hand combat. They're not MMA fighters. They're not kickboxers. They're not boxers. And they don't stand a chance against a gorilla, man. So what makes you think that the average American does, man? Man, that dude was tripping, man. He was tripping when he said that. He was under the influence of those. You say things, you make those type of statements when you're not thinking, when your brain is not in the right place, because that was not a sober comment. That was not a comment of reason. That was just a nonsense comment, and people ran with it. And now they get to thinking that they can take on a gorilla. Man, you can't take on no gorilla, bro. You can't take on no gorilla, bro. Let's be real, man. And then you factor in what kind of environment are they? What's the situation? Because if the gorilla gets to climb trees, bro, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You can't climb no tree. So he going to be jumping from the sky, beating on his chest like Donkey Kong, bro. You don't understand how many people are going to be intimidated by that. They'll take themselves out, bro. They will voluntarily quit because there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do, man. But I wanted to make a video on this, man, because there's a lot of people who are very delusional. They're very delusional, man. They don't really understand how strong a gorilla is, man. If he punches you, it's over. If he bites you, it's over, fam. Very big, very muscular, very big arms, fam. Long arms, a long wingspan, so they can take out a lot of people at one time. They can sling people around. They can throw you around, bro. Throw you around, dog. Man, we don't stand a chance, man. Please don't let people influence you and persuade you to believe that we stand a chance, because we don't, man. You would be a fool to believe that, man. And I'm gonna tell you something. Who are you sending as your first victim? Because when everybody sees how he gets done, that nobody's gonna want to fight that. Nobody's gonna want to fight, man. So, fortunately, I'm glad that this will never happen, because the outcome would be devastating, man. But man, I just wanted to make a quick video on this, man. I see a lot of people talking about it on Twitter, so I just thought I'd give my 2 cents, man. Like I said, we don't stand a chance, man. But like you said, you can't. You better hope, since it's randomized, that no YN gets selected, or that no old person gets selected, because like I said, there's no gun, there's no switchies, there's no Glocks, there's none of that. It's hand-to-hand combat. And the older individual, they're older, so they're gonna be moving slow, fam. They're gonna be moving slow, bro. This could be your grandpa fighting a gorilla, bro. You don't want to see that outcome. You don't want to see that. This could be your sister or your brother fighting a gorilla, man. You know the outcome already. And 100 of them is not going to help. It's not going to do anything, man. But yeah, man, I just want to make a quick video on that nonsense that people was talking about on Twitter, man. It's your boy Kid. I'm out, man.